Hey guys, this is a repair video on a Grohe 34331 thermostatic valve. Mine failed after about 2 years. It wasn't providing the heat, and then that's all it did is provide heat. It provided extreme heat. So I wrote to the company and they said that they could replace it, and they replaced it for free. It took about 2 months to get here. So I'm going to show you how to actually take it off and show you how to adjust the heat. Okay. So this is how you take apart the unit itself. You might have something different here. And when you start, you want to turn off the main valve. If you don't have separate hot and colds, if it's all in one, you want to shut off the main valve. So this just comes off. You don't have to pry anything off. It just spins off. This here, you see a screw in there. You have to take the screw out counterclockwise. This pops out. The sleeve, that actually unscrews. It does not pull off. So unscrew it, comes off. The heat adjuster, just pry these little tabs here. Don't pry them too much. Just pull while you pry. That pops off just like that. This piece here, is the part that actually will adjust your temperatures. Counterclockwise, hotter, clockwise, colder. So what you want to do is you want to run one of your shower heads and get one of these, thermometer, and put it right on the water on the shower head. And while you adjust it counterclockwise, you can go hotter, and you can put it wherever you want it. So if you want it at 105, turn it till it reaches 105. If you want it set at what it's supposed to be set at, 100, you can set it to 100. Take this, remove this here, just by these screws. There's 2 screws here, this faceplate comes off. Now this sleeve here, you can take off this O-ring here. The sleeve here is a bitch to get out. If it hasn't been taken off in a while, the lube might have dried, and you might have to use both hands to take this thing off. What you do is you push this tab down and you take it off. This comes off because I've already lubed it. I've already changed out the thermostatic cartridge. This part here, there's actually this little pin here. So you can take it out with your screwdriver and it pops out. And then this piece here pops right off. Don't lose that piece. That piece will pop on. Now, since I've already installed the cartridge, I'm just gonna tell you how to do it. There's 3 screws on this, one here, one here, one at the bottom. And hopefully that they cut away enough of the tile that you can reach these screws. If not, you're gonna have to cut away the tile to get to the screws. Once you take those screws off, this just pops right out. And then you have your thermostatic valve, which is right there. And there's a giant nut on there. Just use a pair of channel locks to take that nut off counterclockwise. And like I said, make sure that you take off your, shut off your water supply. Once you take that off, you'll see here that there's a pin here. So you want to line that up on the hole in there. And you'll see that if it's not lined up on the pin, it won't push all the way in. So make sure that you line it up on the pin, push it all the way in, put your lock nut on, tighten it all the way down. Don't tighten it too hard. And then just go down and turn on your main water supply just to make sure that you don't have a leak. And when you start putting everything together, make sure that you when you're putting this piece on, the one with a small tab, that goes on the top. Goes in there. The pin, if you don't, it actually goes in this hole, and you can look on the other side and make sure that it lines up to the holes on the other side. You might have to adjust the pin. And what you have to do to get that pin in all the way, because if you don't get the pin in all the way, the sleeve won't go on. So you gotta push it and make it pop in, like that. If you don't do that, it won't go on correctly. And then you just reverse everything. Actually, you want to get that to 100. There's 100 right there. Pop it on. And, oh, sorry guys. You have to put the faceplate on. I do that. Okay. Put your sleeve on. And it should go on easy. Just get some lube, put it around the inside of that sleeve, because you're gonna have a problem. If you don't, it's gonna be really hard to get on. Put this piece on. I'm doing this fast, guys, sorry. Put this on. Put this on, 100 on the top. Put these pieces on here, just pops on, screw it on. Put your knob on, that screws on. Everything reverse order, guys. And this piece. And just make sure that you screw your faceplate on. And that's it, guys. Like I said, make sure that you shut the water off. And you should have a shower that works correctly. Thank you.